I just got back in the house. I just came from doing like a content day. Why does my shoulder feel like this? Oh my gosh. Oh my. But I want to do some readings. I'm gonna pull some cards while I feel like look cute. You know, you feel me? While I still look good. While I still look presentable, because once I take this off, I'm laying my ass down. Indeed. Oh, this is my favorite card in this deck. Bitch Fire. Hold on. Wait. Let me actually turn this down a little bit. Hi, Michael. Hi, Queen. This is actually my favorite card in this deck. Bitch Fire. Stand up for yourself. Okay. Hey, Ahe. Hey, Vero. Hey, Heather. Hey, Tal. Hey, Andrea. Okay. Do one more. Alright. Dear guys, spirits, archangels, and ancestors, please aid me in delivering messages to the collective. We have escapist. Come home to yourself. This tells me there's a need to focus, to apply discipline. Some of you may be needing to study as well. I don't know if you're like students of some kind. Okay, and that's number 32. You might be 32 years old and you're in school, in high school. Not in high school. 32 years old in high school is crazy. Hey Sheila, hey Susie, hey Lilith, hey Simply Winnie, hey Zara. But 32 years old in university, college, some type of certification, trade, whatever. You could be up late nights studying for that. That's just what I got right here, like from looking at it. And then we also have garden. Something lovely will grow from this. Period. 15. $15 is almost half of 32. So it's like you might almost be halfway there. Halfway completed with something. Whatever it is, and I'm gonna read it from the book because like the things are really short. I'm gonna read it. Hey, hi Tamara, hi Cassandra, hi Juice. Yeah, just Juice. Okay, hi Cheese. Yeah, but there's a need to focus on something, and it might feel like a lot of work now. It might even feel kind of boring in a sense, but there will be a lot of rewards to come from it later on, to where you'll get to receive and not have to do as much work. It's like receiving a harvest. Nah, I don't do pregnancy questions. Because I just feel like, it's just better to get the pregnancy test, girl. Why even put yourself through that much anxiety? Okay, let me read the thing. So that one's 32. Everyone wants to escape their lives occasionally. Some of us like to binge watch shows. Some of us like to listen to music. Some of us like to read. And some of us like to leave it all behind and go on vacation. All of that is totally healthy. Our lives can get incredibly stressful. However, too much escapism can mean that you're not confronting a big problem, which isn't healthy for you. Face it head on and let the pieces fall wherever they may. So there could also be a hint of overindulgence going on here. Whether that be a substance, activity, socializing. There's another word I was thinking of, but it just kind of left my mind. Yeah. Okay, well, let's go to the next one. Hey, Adriana. Hi, Leslie. Thank y'all for the likes and the live. Hey, Icarus. Thank you. Okay, let's see. Either we sit around and dwell on our pain, or we learn to grow something lovely out of it. Ready or not, it's time for the next chapter of your life. Do the thing you feel you most need to do in order to aid your healing, even if it feels selfish. Sometimes it needs to be a little selfish in order for it to work in the long run. Worry about focusing on you for now. Like, that really just reiterated what I just said. Like, but this initial card indicated like some kind of avoidance to a degree. This is like giving the vibe of like saying like you want to do certain things, like, I don't know, go to the spa or do this or do that, and then always being like, but I never have time, I don't have time. But it's like you make time for what you make time for. You be finding time to smoke that weed. You be finding time to go to these kickbacks, these functions. You can find that time for that massage. You know, like, that's what this is like giving. You know, it's giving a little bit of a lack mentality, like a limiting belief of self or about what is achievable, what is possible, things like that. Okay, so let's get into the tarot here. I'm doing like just like a collective reading right now. I might take questions. If I take questions, I'm doing them $10 a question. If anybody would like a question. But if not, then I might do, I don't know, it depends on how long I'm on here. I might do like a collective love reading and like leave it like that. I don't know. Okay. Hi, Cindy. Thank you for the likes and the live. Good morning. Where are you from? It's 11 p.m. over here, man. Hi, Latoya. Lives in Virginia. It is no way it is morning in Virginia. Okay. Dear God, spirit guides, angels, and ancestors, aid me in delivering messages to the collective. Okay, we have the King of Pentacles here. Capricorn, Taurus energy. Taurus is a very routinely energy. You could be engaging in some kind of escapist tendencies in order to distract from some kind of financial responsibility, or avoiding paying debts or something, loans. Yeah, see, like going to like the example that I had before, this is like being like, oh, I have so much debt, but then when you do get money, you're not putting it into relieving that debt. You putting it into, like you're just saying, vacations, clubs, drugs. Hey. At the bottom of the deck, we have the Star card, Aquarius energy. This is a wish. It's also healing. you could be healing your own masculine energy. And that's in the sense of masculine energy is structure. It's discipline. No, because if I give you a free question, that means I got to give everybody a free question. That's just not fair. Masculine energy is structure. It's discipline, right? So this very well could just be you learning how to be more disciplined, learning how to engage with masculine energy in a healthier way. Because I feel like you could have grown up in a way, or just spent a long time or period of your life where you didn't really respect authority, because of dealing with emperors in the reverse, people who were like controlling and just like awful, demanding, shitty people. And so you aligned authority and masculinity with negative qualities, which meant that you also repelled yourself from the healthy qualities of masculinity, such as discipline and structure and orderliness. And so right now in your business, it seems, or even in your reputation, you're like scattered. It's like you have stuff going, but it's not together. It's not like organized. And that's why I think, like I was saying, that whatever you have to do, it might be kind of boring. This might be like paperwork, like getting shit filed, applying. Hi, Mavis. Hey, is this? No, I don't know who that is, actually. You're new. Hi. Hey, Empress Soleil. Hey, Maria. Hey, Jado. Thank you for the likes on the live, y'all. Yeah, but this is like paperwork or applying for like LLCs or trademarks or just different things, like speaking to an accountant, stuff like that, where it's like, yeah, it might be kind of boring, and it might feel like tedious or whatever and so forth. It may not be the most exciting part of whatever it is that you're trying to build, but it's necessary in order to make things run more smoothly. I do questions, $10 a question. Right now, this is just a collective reading that I'm doing. Okay. Thank you for the likes on the live, y'all. And I'm gonna re-upload this on my YouTube channel, Lightworker Brianna. I still haven't re-uploaded the one from last night, but I will. I'll definitely have that up before the end of next week. Both of these. And I've been on here about 14 minutes, so I haven't been on here super long. So you haven't missed anything crazy or whatever if you just got here. Okay, yeah, see, this is exactly what I'm talking about. This is planning. This is getting shit together. Two of Wands. Making decisions. See, it may seem stagnant. He may seem stagnant, this guy, because he's just in one position, but he's looking at this globe, making plans for how to move forward. So even if it seems or feels like you're not doing much of anything, you are still progressing. And there's a lot that could come from that with Garden here. Okay. And we also have the Four of Swords. Virgo energy, in my opinion. And then we have the Hierophant reverse. Okay, yes. Because the Four of Swords, this is some rest. This is rest. It's also introspection and meditation. So there's a need to contemplate on your own beliefs. You have some like limiting, rigid beliefs that are going on that hinder you. I don't know why I wanted to say dissuade. Some of you might have some like negative self-talk and you talk yourself out of things. But you have some limiting beliefs that kind of prevent or block you from being more organized. This is Taurus energy, and Taurus is all about worth and value. So this could be having to do with feeling as though you're not worth the effort or something like that. Something along those lines. You need to do something different than what you've usually been doing. You need to move differently if you want to see different results. Now is the time to plan out your steps forward. Look at this. Self-discipline is the first thing. Oh, hi, Latifir. I don't know if I said your name right. Feel free to correct me. Thank you for the follow. Thank you for sharing the live. Hi, Shay. Okay. I'm not doing free questions, but let me see. I'm gonna pull some of my own oracle. I wear the share. Okay. Look at it. You are walking in your purpose. Periana. Okay, and then evil eye denied as well. So you're protected in this as well. There are people that do want to take what you have and distract you, even if that means distracting you, because it's not it's what this is saying. I want to take what you have. It's not always as simple and direct as, oh, they want to snatch this from you, or they want to step in front of you. Some of it is just like some people like distracting you with inviting you over here and doing this and doing that, and they might not even want exactly what it is that you have. Like, what it is that they want is they want their own sense of purpose, sense of duty, something to achieve and accomplish. And there are people that you may encounter, people around you who don't have that, who don't have that sense of direction, that destination for themselves, which is something that you designate for yourself. You choose where you want to be. You give yourself purpose. You give life its meaning, right? But there's a lot of people that don't get that. And so there are definitely people who might want to like throw you off your path, but you are protected from that as long as you keep your head down to the grindstone, focus on you, and go where you're celebrated. Yeah. Yeah, we have Venus. No problem. Sixth house. I think I'm gonna get off of here after this and just let this be the collective, because I'm not gonna lie, I'm sleepy. I have not slept for real, and I've been up since like 8 in the morning. Man. Taking trains, running around, a lot going on. Anyway, we also have Aries. So Aries energy, this is about taking initiative. And sixth house is about routines every day. This is like taking the action every day. Taking action every day. Taking small steps towards your goals. While also being compassionate towards yourself. Don't burn yourself out. With the Venus being here. Venus also rules over finances. Venus rules Taurus. Taurus is all about finances and value. Assert your value more in your everyday life. You don't have to necessarily go around being demanding, but let your expectations be known and do not waver from them. You could also be working out a lot or feel called to, feel like more motivated to do that. Because Aries is ruled by Mars. It's a planet of like really like aggression, physical activity, and things like that. Okay, awesome. I'm glad that it's resonating for you, Shay. Thank you for the likes on the live. Thank you. Yeah. Word up. Go off, Queen. Go off in your own life, doing your own thing. Yes. Okay. Yeah, and Virgo, sixth house is Virgo. Virgo is ruled by Mercury. That's the planet of communication. So there's a need to assert yourself more. Assert your value, your worth. Be more open and apparent about that. But I think I was saying something about, Mars is more about like physical activity and stuff like that. And sixth house is also health. Virgo's your health. I don't know what you're talking about in here, bro. I don't really care to do all that right now. Cute. Awesome. Okay. And Virgo in the sixth house is also about health. So, yeah, that's where I was getting like the physical fitness thing from. Look out for like lucrative business partnerships. Definitely make sure you're getting paid your worth. What you believe yourself to be worth, okay? Alright. I think I'm gonna call that there, because I am sleepy. This is gonna be re-uploaded on my Esoteric YouTube channel, Lightworker Brianna. My link to that is in my bio. I was only on here for like 25 minutes, so it's not super long. And yeah, I'll see y'all. I'll try to be on live during the daytime. I'm not doing free questions anyway. I don't do free questions. I don't work for free. That's something I need to stand. Literally what we was just fucking talking about. This same shit applies over here. If you could ask me to do something for you, to perform a service or something for you, then I could ask you for some money. That's just the way the operations need to go from now on. And I'm being a little bit more curt about it because, like I just said, I'm tired. And I'm trying to end this live stream right now. So, thank you to everybody who has watched and liked the live and engaged with it and all those beautiful and wonderful and lovely teens. I'm still working on my booking website. I think it's going to take a little bit longer than I thought, because initially I wanted it to just be a booking site for like readings and stuff, but now I'm thinking it needs to be a booking site for everything that I do, like makeup, nails, modeling, all the things. So it's gonna be a bigger project than I thought it was gonna be. But yeah, I hope y'all have a great night. Remember that you are loved, you are important, and that you have value. All right, y'all. Bye, y'all.